Let's switch right over here to Bill and Robin. Why don't you guys grab the microphone? It might be a little easier. Otherwise, I know it doesn't sound good on the air, but it is what it is. Hello, guys. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So we wanted to switch right in as we're coming and talking about the new year and resolutions. You guys are actively seeking real estate agents.
It's very true. We're in a vibrant market right now. Things are getting better. A lot of people are interested in real estate, but they don't really know how to get started. We thought that we would have one-on-one meetings with the folks and explain to them how it happens, how they get their license, and what are the potentials involved in it.
So let's talk a little bit about that. To become a real estate agent, you have to get a license, right?
Absolutely. You need to be schooled for 75 hours. That can be done either in classroom like at MVCC or HCCC, or you can do it online, totally online, which is a great way of doing it if you're a very busy person.
All right. And you look for, I know that we're always talking about how you're looking for people who don't have experience.
We are looking for people that are overqualified and underutilized in their lifestyle. We think that there's a lot of people in the valley and the surrounding areas that can do very well in real estate, just never really gave it a thought.
Do you have to have the gift of Andrew, the gift of Gab?
You have to have a sincere ability to take care of your clients.
Yeah.
Probably more than important than anything else is making sure their transaction goes through smoothly and cleanly.
Now, I want to switch gears. So how do they reach out, by the way, how do they reach out to you guys? They could call which number if they have an interest?
They can call our Barneveld office at 315-896-1009.
And you have offices in Barneveld, Little Falls, and Utica, and the new office, which is a really nice little office in Sherrill, the old train station up there. Sherrill, can we talk about Sherrill just a little bit? I had never been to Sherrill.
Sherrill's like Americana.
It is. I've driven through Sherrill on 5 where your office is, but if you take a left-hand turn and go into Sherrill, the coolest little coffee shop down in there. It is. There's sushi in Sherrill. Did you know that Sherrill has sushi? I would never have. It is a little It's a little quaint little town.
They do fun community things.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like America.
Yeah, it's a really nice.
They got an
town.
ice skating ring for everybody. Santa Claus goes around up and down every single street on the back of a fire truck, waving to the kids. It's wonderful.
It is wonderful.
For somebody who didn't grow up in necessarily in that area, I've driven through there often. I've never taken that turn. I didn't even know that existed in there. I thought Sherrill was like where your office is. It's the highway, but there's really a community there, and it's a really very nice community.
Bill, you bring up a wonderful point about where the offices are, but really in today's technical age, your office is your cell phone, is your smartphone, and it's in your vehicle. We are all over the place. It's not uncommon for Robin and I to be in 6 different counties in a particular day.
Yeah.
And so everybody, don't think that you have to be tied to an office.
Yeah.
You work from your home. You work with your cell phone. It's a great way of life.
I want to go through some of the. I want to have you guys put on your development hat, if I could, because you see in dealing in you see market trends. You see where this area is going. You guys have both been very positive on the area moving forward. I want to throw out some numbers in our Zogby poll. Downtown Hospital, we released the numbers today. Are you surprised that 50% of the people support the hospital going downtown? 50% don't support it. Does that surprise you guys?
It does surprise us. We think it's a boon for the whole area. We think everybody wins in the situation. It's a good thing, and as you heard from your earlier conversations, they're thinking about bringing a teaching hospital into it. I mean, it's a wonderful thing.
The casino, 68% not supportive, 32% supportive of putting a casino downtown. When you look at markets and trends and communities, we hear the story that casinos tend to, New Hartford schools are open. There was, just so everybody knows, New Hartford schools are open today. There was an inadvertent bulletin that went out from one of the TV stations saying that it was closed. It is open today. Casinos, Atlantic City, great example. Right. All the area around casinos, not so nice.
Atlantic City was never nice in the first place.
Okay.
So, I mean,
you're right.
Seriously. In the 20 years prior to it, it was really bad, and that's one of the reasons why Atlantic City got it. I don't really know much about this particular thing, but I will say that the new sub casino that they have down on Route 5 in Chenango, or
Okay, yeah.
okay, I don't see any blight.
Chenango.
I don't see anything happening bad around it. So I realize that's a commuter kind of a situation. You need a car to get to it, but it doesn't seem like it's a haven for bad activities.
And by the way, the Oneidas would be putting all the investment into that. That wouldn't be tax dollars. That'd be a little different situation.
And it's going to bring jobs.
And it would bring jobs. However, most people are against that. I wanted to get into nanotechnology. Do you believe or not believe that nanotechnology will be a major part of economic development? 40% are unsure. And I guess I'm not surprised based on the fact that we lost AMS. 25% believe, 35% do not believe. So 35% of people out there think it ain't going to happen.
Well, the people that seem to be in the know seem to think a little bit differently.
Yeah.
We just heard how National Grid is putting a gigantic, as they say, extension cord from their subplant down to where the location is. It's really, if people are making those kind of investments, that's not government talking. That is people, I mean, a corporation saying it's an investment. We've got to make this investment.
Current proposal for the jail in Herkimer County at the PNC site on Route 28. 35% are for it, 40% against, 23% don't think there should be a new jail at all. I'm told that the homes around, the property around a jail or even a prison is probably the most safest place you could be. I'm not sure, though, that it helps when it comes to property values.
I'm going to have to agree with you on all that.
Okay, all right. I thought there were interesting results. And by the way, I won't have you guys comment on this one, but in the race for Congress in 2018, the candidates Anthony Brindisi versus Claudia Tenney, if the election were to be held today, according to the results, and we believe these are very, very indicative of the breakdown of Oneida and Herkimer County when it comes to demographics. 49% would vote for Brindisi, 35% for Claudia Tenney, 16% still unsure. Thought those were pretty interesting numbers. I won't have you guys get into politics because that's never good.
Let's stick with interesting.
Okay, let's stick with interesting. Interesting. Nice comment. All right, again, we want to thank the people at Nimes. Jeff has a little something. And River Hills, by the way, if you're interested in a career change, it is, you guys have done wonders with Andrew. I mean, we could never get him.
You know, I was going to say, your answer was phenomenal because we have fun with Andrew or have fun at his expense often. And you said someone like Andrew who is sincerely interested in working with and caring for the client, and I think that's 100% accurate. And that you do a good job.
It is
We're still
very
going to
true.
make fun of you, but you do a nice job.